Good evening, Tuesday night, people. This week we're going to resume from where we left off last week, which was a little bit of automation of NBN Get. I said to you that NBN Get was super easy to automate, and yet again I'm going to show you some examples of that. So, back where we left off, my little messy NBN folder with a new basic file, publishers.bas. Simple three-liner of basic, which I will run. Connects to the NBN server. Now, the NBN server is live and up and running and waiting for you to download and use these tools. It's open source still, of course, but we've trying to deal with a couple of bugs across it the last few days. So I really like it if you could be using it, and if you did expose a bug and you got a crash, that would help me because it would be logged at the server side, and I'd have more instances of crashes to work out what's going on. But in the meantime, with my 3 lines of automation here, as you see, I'm just downloading an Xmas2020.next file. This is Emuk's Christmas demos. He does these every year. Pretty little beasts that they are. And he's kindly signed up as a publisher on NBN and is distributing his demos and files on here. So you can use NBN Get in a simple little strip file, as I've done here, to automate downloading them. And this script is 3 lines. First one downloads, second one unzips, and the third one will launch the demo. And they are literally that straightforward to write. But as I mentioned last week, you do need to know your path on NBN for things to work. So having known that path there and having given that path by David, and I'm not showing you any more of that demo. If you want to see it yourself, you'll have to grab it yourself. David very kindly put that up there, and I just automated that there and shown you how it works. And there are the files. And there is the script. Last week, I also showed you something else. I showed you NBNshell. Oh, what a shame. I suppose I should install it then, shouldn't I, really? So, .cd/dot. I'm now in the dot folder. This is where the dot commands live. .nbnget/dot/NBNshell. This will connect to the network, get a new dot file, and leave it in my dot folder for me. So, just to show you, I am still in the dot folder, but I can go anywhere and just go back in my NBN folder because I like it over here, where I keep the mess. Not cleaning that folder up does make me unhappy. So, but now, NBNshell, here we go. Connected to the NBN network in an interactive shell. Last week, I showed you the mirrors folder. Here it is, now working. Then 80.de. Oops, can't type. There we go. 3 directories of 30 pages, sorry, 30 pages of lots and lots and lots of CPM software. Say you want something that begins at the end of the directory. Using the page number in the right-hand corner, I can jump straight to a page and navigate through the pages. But anyway, that's enough of that. That's a completely authorized mirror of the CPM software. So if you want to get more interesting software for CPM for your next, now you know how you can. But I did show you that lovely publishers thing in here, using a publishers folder. So publishers, I asked some friends to help me, and all these lovely folks have kindly jumped on board and will be using NBN for distributing some of their stuff. So you can already today use NBNshell to use and explore and find new next software for your next. If you are a publisher who would like to get your stuff on the next via this method, please contact me and we'll get you set up with an account. Also, just like last time, and I'm typing that path because I know that path, because you can do long paths if you happen to know them. All the original classic software is here, just like we left it before. So I've been using dir to get directory listings and cd to navigate around. Let's get something. Let's see. S. Now, I would like a Sudoku game. dir. Next, next, next. Gosh, there's a lot of these. Let's go to the end. dir 300-ish. Too late for Sudoku? Let's go back 10. dir 290-ish. First thing you're probably asking yourself is, why isn't there a search? dir 280-ish. There we go, I found the right page with a little bit of manual scrubbing around. Sure, it possibly wasn't the most efficient way to find it, but I found it by myself. Why isn't there a search, you ask? Well, this is very much like an FTP client, and a search isn't really part of the what an FTP client does. There will be more services written on top of this that have such facilities built in, but the client and the server are all open source, so you can go away and build those yourself if you want. But for now, get sudo ku.tap.zip, and that will then download it for me. The last file you probably want, command you probably want, sorry, is quit. So dir, cd, get, and quit are your 4 little tools for navigating around NBN. There is my new Sudoku zip. Let it extract. There is my new tap. Let it load. So it is that easy to find new software that you don't know about just by navigating and searching for something. And you'll be able to find an awful lot of stuff that was on WAS, because that is the old WAS mirror, right there and then for you to grab. As I said, client's open source, and if you've got NBN Get, you now know how to install and get yourself NBNshell. I'm going to leave it there. There's plenty more things in the pipeline. Feel free to grab the binaries, look at the source, grab the server. But I am quite tired at this point, and that's enough for you to be playing with. So have fun, and I'll see you next Tuesday.